Today, a family is hoping for answers after their loved one was murdered 3 years ago. He was a familiar face in the community, once the owner of a local store. Our Clarice Shaley reached out to his family, hoping new information will lead to an arrest and some closure.
He's like the most likable person in our family.
He was such a champion of youth, and it's so hard to say was. Still getting used to that.
The family of store owner Dimsu Halasalasi coming from around the country, fighting for answers as they continue to grieve.
And
a man of faith.
Uncle Dimsu always sat at the first pew at church.
Was murdered in his store 3 years ago, still with no answers. In 3 years, his case has gone through 3 detectives at LMPD.
Just these deep feelings of love, but also deep feelings of regret that he still hasn't received the justice he deserves.
The family is working to reopen his case, working with new information.
the person who murdered our uncle used an ATM and checked his balance when he came into the convenience store.
Family members hope this new information will help police gain traction on the investigation. Along with a $1,000 reward from Crime Stoppers, the family is adding an additional $10,000, hoping there will be an arrest.
It's really heartbreaking to know that someone's entire life will be affected because of one wrong choice that they made that affected an entire community.
Justice should be an inheritance that you can give to your family. And it's something that we have to give to the people in our family.
But 3 years with no answers, frustration has settled in with loved ones of Dimsu.
The question is in our head, but we never get any answers.
For my own safety, for anybody here, like, who do you have to be for somebody to take the time? Who do I have to be for somebody to care?
More waiting will have to happen as they plead with the community to come forward with answers. In Louisville, with photojournalist Jessica Farley, Clarice Shaley, WHAS 11 on your side.
And LMPD says the case is currently in line for review. This will determine if the case is solvable. You can make an anonymous tip to help in this case by calling 574 LMPD.